What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dory. And when it comes to Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed Shadows right now, they've been going around all over the place trying to tout this 2 million player number, trying to say that this game was a monumental success because of 2 million players playing the game at any given time. Now, this doesn't actually equate to overall sales. This doesn't mean 2 million people actually purchase the game. This doesn't mean that there's 2 million copies in the wind going all over the place. This just means 2 million people did something with the game and played the game for any amount of time. This doesn't mean overall. This doesn't mean concurrent. This just means that there's 2 million players. That's all that this means. It's not really a W, but it's a way to try to spin the narrative in their favor. And when you utilize things like SteamDB, and you can see that the game only ever saw a 64,000 concurrent player peak over this first weekend, which it isn't really a W when you consider games like Dragon Age the Veilguard did a whole lot better over the same period of time, and games like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 absolutely trounced the numbers that Assassin's Creed Shadows are currently producing. But people keep going along with this 2 million player count and this 2 million player number, acting like this is some sort of big milestone and acting like this is some sort of big thing. But it kind of seems like this isn't actually true, considering some of the latest reporting coming from things like PC Gamer. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a hit, and Steam played a significant role in that. 27% of activations were on PC, and it's the second biggest AC launch of all time. Wait a minute. Activations? That's a very specific word here that means something very different than actual players and actual people playing the game. That just means somebody activated the game and could have gotten so far as the start screen. That's all that means. So now if we're going to be taking that into account and we take it back over here to this 2 million player number, that means a good chunk of this 2 million players didn't even play the game and just got to the start menu. Yeah, that's what that reveals. But hey, let's get deeper into this and actually see what's going on right now. Gamers only want one thing: to put it into the warring states, period, and unify Japan beneath the wise consulship of Lord Nobunaga. Or they might want to kill Oda. Actually, I'm not sure. Depends on the game. Either way, Assassin's Creed Shadows is, per date seen by VGC, the second biggest Assassin's Creed launch of all time, behind Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And it is no small part to PC gamers, which this is pretty funny considering a lot of the narrative right now is that Assassin's Creed is mainly a console video game and is mainly a game played on consoles. This current situation right now basically establishes that, hey, PC actually played a huge part in all this, and PC is an actual good way to try to verify whether or not this game's a success or not. So, dunk on that. A full 27% of the game's activations happened on our platform of choice, though it's worth bearing in mind that doesn't translate to 27% of sales. That's right, this only means people that started the game. That's all that means. That means 27% of this 2 million player number started the game on PC. I want that to sink in. They're only judging if you started the game or not. That's not if you played hours long. That doesn't even mean if you purchased the game, especially because when we take into what PC Gamer even brings up, Ubi uses the word activations because it's presumably encompasses people playing the game via the Ubisoft Plus subs, which doesn't equate to actual sales. That equates to people having a $15 a month subscription to Ubisoft Plus and utilizing that subscription in order to actually play the game there. Again, all this information right here confirms that this 2 million player count isn't accurate, and the numbers are probably a whole lot different, but they're not going to let you see that now, is it? But hey, we continue on. More intriguingly, the data says that Ubisoft's return to Steam has paid dividends. Assassin's Creed Shadows is the first major Ubi game to launch concurrently on Steam in 6 years. Turns out people like that Steam played a significant role in Shadows stoking PC performance. But we've been told over and over again by countless individuals that are shills that games primarily played over on consoles, that PC doesn't even matter, that the Steam data doesn't even matter. But now we're having it pretty much confirmed that the Steam data played a huge part in the success of Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it's pretty easy to see why, because PC gaming is on the rise. And on top of that, even Ubisoft recognized that Steam games are going to be more important, because when we come over here, when they first announced the delay of the overall game, you can scroll down here to this was when they announced that they were going to be bringing back the Steam day and day launch. By the way, they got rid of that because of Ubisoft Plus, and they didn't think they needed Steam anymore. Well, they brought it back, citing it specifically after the first delay. The company concluded the game will mark the return of our new release on Steam Day 1. Citing this tells you that they knew that Steam and all these platforms, all these PC gamers were going to be very important to the overall success of this game. Even PC gamers admitting that the PC release was going to be very important to this overall game. And that's because now they can try to hide this whole 2 million players into things like activations and not full-fledged playing. So now this whole 2 million player number could be somebody just getting to the start screen. But hey, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video, and go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.